Coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. Yo, when I step up in the place, I make corona spread. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. I got that deep chest cough that make your lungs collapse. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. And you know we come through to blow our nose and hack. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. So throw that cough up in your arm, don't ever disrespect. Whoa, hi. Coronavirus up in the place, true indeed. Caught the sickness, that's word on my seed. It's guaranteed to make you sick as me. One sniffle, everybody got the disease. Wake up every morning with the fever in a wheeze. Nationwide panic, now a world stampede. Yes, I licked the paper when I rolled up the weed, then I laughed when you passed it back to me. Yo, it's about to get you set speed. Tease the social gatherings, schools, and groceries. The virus knock you out like Apollo Creed. Body aches, sniffly, nose making you sneeze. Spread through the air, mask up and take heed. So much inflammation, homeboy, you can't breathe. Oh, you can read about the pure breed. Do corona dance like you ate a pepper seed. When I step up in the place, I make corona spread. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. I got that deep chest cough that make your lungs collapse. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. And you know we come up on the blow our nose and hat. Got the world infected. Throw that cough up in your arm, don't ever disrespect. Whoa, hi, got the world infected. I'm sick, y'all. Hi, got me all infected. China. Hi.
Preston and Andrew from Heart of Jordan. You're watching the South Straits Show on YouTube. Oh yeah, brother.
You alright?
Yeah,
You really did fall down that?
I did.
It's a banger. Bangarang, Peter Pan. Oh, you don't see him here? Hey, welcome in, everybody. Sideshow Nate, no damn straight. You don't see him here. He's where is he? He's in the other. Let me get him. He's in the other booth right now. We got multiple booths here at AV Studios, and right now he's in the. He's in the what is it called? The Dan, can you hear me? Are you in the lounge right now?
I'm in the quarantine booth.
The quarantine booth. The quarantine booth right now. Yeah, you know the intro for that show show right there where we were we were talking about COVID and Corona. That's like now it's real, Dan, you know? I mean, you got this shit. This is serious. You actually you did it. You accomplished getting the Rona.
I did. I got the Rona, and I feel like shit.
Yeah. Do you really feel like shit? Like, I mean, it's like,
dude. Yeah, I feel like shit. I'm like totally weak. The first couple days of it was pretty hazy. Like I was pretty like delirious. And I don't know, man. The body aches suck. The headache never goes away.
Yeah.
Everyone says you lose your taste. I didn't lose my taste. I ended up gaining some tastes.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you taste now? I mean, besides David Hurley is tuning in tonight. Dave Hurley, what's happening, man?
What up, Dave?
What is it what's another thing that you have gotten like gained? Gained your taste? What are you fucking talking about? Like,
okay,
your taste. What are you tasting? You're eating different shit now, or what?
Okay, listen. Picture this. Every time you take a bite of food, you also eat an aspirin with it. That's the taste that's mixed in with my food.
Okay.
Everything
gotcha.
tastes like fucking poison.
Everything is just another, okay, so you're not eating any more food. You're just taking medicine on top of medicine and trying to hopefully just like deal with the issue, right?
All right. We're back. Sorry,
Yeah.
you froze up for a second.
No. I'm right here, man. Yeah. No, that sucks, man. COVID. This is. I guess it's still back. We still got to deal with this shit, and it is. It is what it is. This is. We go back to the way that we do things. So Dan, you're currently at in the other booth right now. You're just in the other.
Yeah, the other booth.
Yeah, at AV Studios here. One of the many booths that are at AV Studios, and. So tonight on the show we have we're going to be chatting with Ryan from the Boataroo. Have you ever heard of the Boataroo? The Boataroo blah, blah, blah. Why can't I fucking say that? Boataroo Music Festival. Boataroo Music. There you go. Boataroo Music Festival. Have you heard of that before, Dan?
No.
You haven't heard of the Boataroo?
Maybe I heard it the right way.
Boataroo. I swear to God, it's got to be called Boataroo.
Boating roof?
Boataroo. It's the Boataroo Music Festival. It's there's like people that are dancing and drinking and having a good time and all that stuff. They got a nice big old stage. It's like a barn.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to be chatting with the guy in charge of that, the Ryan Steimer. He's out there in the Alpinas area, I do believe. Do you want to hear a funny story about that about the name Alpina? So my boss, right, the guy that is above me, because I got a couple different bosses at work. So he was telling me the story about his daughter where they went to a basketball game, right? And they went up. Yeah. They got in the bleachers and they went and they sat down and they're all in their gear. They all got their I think they were for Gaylord or something like that, and they got all their stuff, their Gaylord gear on. And this lady came up to them and they said, "You realize that you're on the Alpina side?" And they were like, "Oh." And like, kind of like, I don't know, the way the little girl would be like, "Oh my God," like, what did she just say? So they go running back to their dad and they are just kind of ecstatic, just kind of like floored that this lady just said that they were on the Alpinist side. Like that's what they believed in their mind, was that they said that they were on the Alpinist side as opposed to the Alpina side. So
all penis.
All
over
penis.
Here.
Yeah, all penis on this side. No anything else. This is the all penis side. So yeah, that was a funny story that he had told me the other day.
Penis only.
Penis. Yeah, this is the all penis. All penis. Also,
well, that's cool. All penis. We'll call it that.
We were going to chat with tonight. We were going to chat with a guy. I'm just going to call him McDonald's Baghead now. We were going to chat with a guy who he goes by the name of the Unknown Guitarist on Tik Tok.
Yeah.
We had it all scheduled to chat with this guy, and he at the last minute pulled the old rug out from under us, I guess. I don't know if he pulled the rug out from under us, or maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, but he didn't want to. He couldn't do a live interview with us because he said he wasn't ready to. He didn't have the right gear, I guess, or something like that. Like he wasn't set up properly to do a live interview with like a video interview. He said that he would do an audio interview, and I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute, what's a guy with a bag on his head doing a fucking audio interview? What good is that? It could be anybody anyways. It could be, Dave Hurley. Dave Hurley could call in and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm the Unknown Guitarist," and it could. But that,
I when I saw the guy on TikTok and he had the bag over his head, he is the Unknown Guitarist, but he was really good, right?
Right.
And I was just thinking to myself, man, maybe this guy is like somebody that's well known at guitar or something, and he's just trying to get like a fresh perspective without anyone knowing who he is,
Right.
And get some good feedback, and no one would know his identity, so they'd be real with him, you know what I mean? Because if they know it's so-and-so, then they're going to be like, oh, you're great no matter what. You know what I mean? So I think that I was like looking forward to talk to him and be like, who are you? But now that I found out that he doesn't even have a camera phone, I doubt he's anybody that's famous or anything.
Right. Dave says nobody's ever seen us in the same place at the same time. So I mean, he could, yeah. Dave could call in. Maybe Dave is the fucking TikTok guy. Maybe he's the one playing the guitar. Dave Hurley is actually the unknown guitarist.
I happen to know that Dave Hurley has video on his phone.
Of what?
He's got video capabilities.
Oh, video capabilities. So, yeah. He could easily. Yeah, we definitely know that. I mean,
the unknown guitarist doesn't have the capabilities, dude. He doesn't have video camera on his phone. He's got a flip phone.
From Sturgis, Michigan, DRH Entertainment.
There he is.
You're watching South of the Straits podcast on YouTube with Sideshow Nate and that Coke Hogan wannabe, Dan Smitty.
Coke Hogan wannabe, brother. He called you out, brother. Oh my God, Coke Hogan.
I am a Cokester wannabe.
You want? Who doesn't want to be Coke Hogan? Coke. We all want to be the Cokester. I'm Coke Hogan. You're Coke Hogan. We're all Coke Hogan, brother.
We're all Coke Hogan, man.
That's the saying, and the way that it goes. So Dan, with you got COVID. You've been Oh wait,
I'm super weak.
The guitarist.
I'm super weak, and I've been sleeping, dude, for days, bro, and I'm still so tired. Like my boss wants me back at work on Tuesday.
Damn.
It's like that's 5 days, so you need to be back here.
Jeez.
5 days is all you get for COVID anymore.
You know, it is almost kind of like the norm. Like everybody's a little bit more lackadaisical about like the. They don't really care so much about the you know, I mean, even spreading it. It seems like, you know, like they're still we're walking around without a mask and like, hey, fuck it, I don't care, you know. I mean, we just do our thing. But
dude, I'm pretty weak, man.
Yeah,
like I'm pretty tired. I don't plan on doing a long interview with you tonight. I'm
staying on the entire show, Dan. I mean, it's only 7:15 right now. We got.
No, I'm not staying on the whole show. I'll clock off when I feel like.
You know what I was thinking about doing? There was because you know you had told me that there's a guy that's been standing on the side of the road of 31 and South Airport for the past week, holding a sign says, pretty much it says, "Give me anything." Like we'll take anything, you know, like just stranded, anything. That's what it is. The sign says stranded and anything. That's it. That's all it says, you know. Like
yes. I'll go give him some COVID.
I was thinking about grabbing him for tonight's show. I was like, shit, this guy, you know, I just go grab this guy and I throw him $20 or something and we can have him just, hey, man, you just come hang out with me for a little while. Tell me about your life. Dude,
you should have. What are you doing?
Oh, man. But, well, yeah, I mean, especially after the fucking unknown guitarist, the baghead fucking left me. You know, old fucking Baggy McBaggerson, I don't know.
Yeah. He totally screwed you, man.
And you, because it was your guy, because you set up that entire interview.
I did. But hey, you know what? It doesn't always work out. But I have lined up some more TikTok people that I found for interviews. And I'm pretty excited for what's coming up. So, I mean, you win some, you lose some. You can't always get every one of them. It's cool when people are like, yeah, they're down, and they actually follow through, but they don't always, you know, so it's whatever. They don't know who we are. Yeah, the most they can do is go watch the link to our show that we send them. If they like it, they might want to come on. Maybe, yeah, I'm down. Then they watch our show and they're like, no, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't know.
They might. I mean, especially, you know, there's a lot of political people out there that get all pissy about shit. I mean, you know, you're always you're like, hey, everybody, what's happening? Ah, hand of the Bible. Hand of the Bible. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I got it. What's happening? I'm not quite the same as the original. You know, I can't quite do it.
Dude, you got the whole soundboard up. Oh no, never mind. It's coming in different online. Never mind.
Yeah, it's
That's
kinda
pretty
different.
funny. Hand
What does it sound like
guy.
over there? What did you hear? Some wild shit or what?
No. It just you got a soundboard right there. I can see all the different faces. I see the whole board, but over here on the show online, it's good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I'm not too worried about it. All right. Well, you're not doing well with the COVID, so we're not gonna be seeing much of Dan tonight. That's kind of a bum sticker. Dave, if Dave, you're still tuning in out there, we are doing live requests. Hell yeah, there's rest in peace, Handsome Pete. What's this? We have new news coming in on here. Long live Ritual Sons. We have Handsome Pete is no longer a rockin' outfit, I guess. That sucks, man.
Or did they just change the name?
Maybe they just changed the name to Long Live Rival Sons, the Rival Sons. Maybe it's the
there you go,
the new name or something like that. That'd be great, you know. We're doing a
cool.
live request tonight too, everybody too. Like if you have like a music video that you want to sit here and fucking watch together. I mean, you tell me what the music video is. If it's a Michigan band here or something like that, somebody that I should be checking out, somebody that's you know, I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to meet these new bands and try to connect them with other bands, connect them with events. That's one thing that has actually worked out really good, Dan. That's with this whole entire show since we started doing it is putting bands in connection with other bands. Like, if you notice the amount of bands that they were like they didn't know each other whatsoever until we were like, yeah, let's you know, either put on a show or you should talk to these guys or whatever.
No, that's true. I mean, we have connected a lot of bands together.
Well, and Oscoda Rock Fest. We got another Oscoda Rock Fest coming up here this year. We had a Citrus Orange that has gotten. I mean, those guys just came running out of the gate, dude. After that live stream that they did here, dude, it was badass, man.
I mean, they're young. They got that energy. They're like, nothing's going to hold them down. They're still at that stage in their life too, where everything's a first for them right now. So everything's like really kick ass and awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like, that was our first live stream. It was fucking awesome.
Right.
That was, you know, everything's like awesome to those guys right now. So they've got that energy, you know, and that's contagious.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's that if they can keep it up, that's the one thing that like the music industry is looking for right now too, is those younger kids that can have that energy, that can keep it fucking going like that. If they can get to the right person, they start talking to the right people at this point. I mean, now we're like we're talking about fucking we're talking about like the damned ESPN fucking commentators and shit about these bands. If this band can get on to like the next level, they can keep up this energy, they can keep it rocking, you know. But yeah, I mean, seriously though, it is true. It's you gotta keep a certain drive. You gotta keep a certain mental focus that's going the entire time if you really want to fucking make it somewhere in this business. So yeah,
I think those guys have the juice, man. They got the juice. They got what it takes to go a little bit farther. And I think that they're going to as well. I think that they got a great future ahead of them. If they just, like you said, hold on to that energy and just keep pushing forward, they're going to get picked up. They're going to get recognized. I already know it, because that's contagious. That's what people want. People want to hear the music that's going to, and the energy and the just watching those guys is like, even if they sucked, you'd be like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Just because you can tell they love what they're doing. That's awesome. Dude.
Yeah. They're just having a good time and rocking the entire fucking time. And their music's good, you know, like it's got that grungy fucking rock attitude and just feel to it, you know. I don't know, it's they're very heavily influenced by Nirvana, you know, so that's obvious where they get a little bit of their musical tastes and stuff like that for writing.
Hell yeah!
But yeah, no, they're cool, man. They're good kids, and hope them nothing but the best of luck. I actually going to be seeing them. Dave, you were talking about just now. Dave Hurley was talking. Rock for Vets. Rock for Vets is another festival that's going to be coming up. This is like the fucking summer of festivals, dude. It is one festival after another. It seems like, and it's just like. I don't know. It's like how do you keep track of them all, dude? Because it's like which one are you going to go to? You can only probably afford so many of them, and you can't
When do
go to
these
every single
festivals
one.
really get started? Like, think about it.
God.
It's not the concept of it isn't even that old. I mean, don't get me wrong. Festivals have been around for years, obviously,
Right.
but having a festival for so many different things now, you know what I mean? It's like this new trend that started, and now
Yeah.
there's like a festival for everything, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, everybody's got a fucking you got a fucking fart festival. Why don't we start a fart festival? I mean, we could start a fucking poop and shit festival, poop and pee fest. Just
Shut up, dude.
poop and pee fest.
And
Dude, we're doing it.
Poop and Pee Festival?
The poop and pee fest.
Leah! Nate said we need to start a poop and pee festival.
No,
A
that's
fart festival.
a stupid idea.
No,
She
it's
said-
not. Oh, that's great. What do you
Nate,
mean?
why with the poops and the peas all the time with you?
The poop and
Like,
pee
you're-
festival.
Dude, if you fell down and busted your head open, turds would spill out all over the fucking place. All you think about, man.
Oh my God! Just second
Green
annual Rock
fumes
Fest.
would pour out of your fucking head. And
Well,
the green fumes would like creep into somebody's nose, like on a cartoon or something.
oh man, it's funny. I don't know. I just
That is funny. That
wait
is
a minute.
funny.
Wait a minute. Fucking tell me that after like all this Johnny Depp shit, Johnny Depp is the number one fucking thing that's out there right now that's on the internet. If you were to search anything, it was always like for the past week, I think it was, and or maybe it was for like 1 week. But what's that story all about? Poop and pee, right? I mean, poop. There's poop. There's poop involved, and people love the poop stories. And you can't get me wrong. I mean, why
Yeah,
are you?
she left that Amber Heard left the Amber Turd.
Turd.
She left a grumpy.
Amber Turd left a fucking Amber Turd, is what it is.
She left the grumpy on the bed, as Johnny would say.
She left a grumpy. A fucking grumpy.
Left the grumpy, dude. Oh.
Oh my God.
Well, you're right, man. Poop is the hot topic right now, so
Who doesn't?
you never know. You could start a festival, Nate. You could blow up.
We could get Poop and Pee Fest going. We could get Amber Heard as the official DJ. Like she could be the MC for the entire event. We could
What would people sell at their little tables?
poop and pee.
Like bird animals and stuff.
Yeah, turd animals and fucking like lotions made out of like creams, recycled things like into pants. Maybe like you could make papers. You could make rolling papers out of poop or something like that.
What the fuck?
Rolling paper, shit, rolling papers.
Labrador weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Mostly Labrador, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's fucking funny, man.
All right, well,
But yeah, dude, I'm feeling it. I'm
feeling it.
hurting pretty bad. The body aches suck, and then like my muscles have just been like tired for. Can't stop yawning. I'm tired, bro. Like I am just completely out of it.
That's so weird, man. Tell us about it, Dan. Tell me more.
I don't know. I'm drained.
Like
Drained of my energy.
this is day 3 or day 4 or what was it?
I tested positive last Thursday.
Thursday. Anybody that was around Dan?
Thursday.
Anybody who was
I'm on
around
day
Dan the days prior, Monday through Thursday.
Yeah. So I feel a lot better right now than I did the second day in. And I did throw up a little bit too.
You did have a grumpy in your mouth.
I threw up a little bit by the second day. Second day I threw up a couple times.
That sucks. I'm
But that's because I had a headache, man. It was like a fucking migraine that wouldn't go away. Finally, the headache is like just way in the background now. It's barely there, barely holding on, but yeah, like all my muscles are pretty tired and sore.
Damn. Well, yeah, you well, I mean, you got the next couple of days to rest up, so you might as well. And yeah, I won't let you keep you on the old fucking podcast here. But get better, and we hope that.
These have played a great role.
What are those?
Because
Altoids?
I'm like, I don't want to lose my taste.
I don't want to lose.
So I keep eating stuff that's like really powerful. And then it's like, I can still taste it,
Yeah.
But like I said, every time for the first couple of days, every time I would take a bite of food, it was like I was chewing up an aspirin with every bite.
Gross.
That was the taste
What
I
was
was
your
having in my
temperature
mouth.
at? What was your temp?
My temperature only got up to what was my temperature at its highest?
Like 101.
101.
And food didn't get sick either? You were the only one that got sick in the house?
No, I got it from the kids.
Oh, the kids got it too.
They had it first.
Damn.
And
kids.
I think maybe they got it from her and she didn't even realize she had it. She was just feeling cruddy for a few days.
Not even feeling cruddy. I was just coughing.
She was just like, yeah. And then the kid tested positive for COVID. Then I had it. And I was like, what the hell?
Fucking ran right through you
We're
guys.
all over it now.
Well, disinfect your home and take care of yourselves. And we hope that you come to the Poop and Pee Festival and get some lotion. There's some lotion that you could apply. It's actually poop and
lotion. You can get it down at the festival.
It's poop and pee. But it's special kinds of poop. It's like it's a Indonesian elephant poop mixed with a monkey piss, is what it is. And when you mix the monkey piss with the Indonesian elephant poop, it turns into this.
Wait, now isn't there a coffee that elephants eat and then they poop it out and then you roast the coffee? You could sell that stuff there.
There's something like that. Yeah, there's like some animal that shits out a bunch of coffee beans after eating them, and then they filter out the fucking shit and they sell the coffee beans.
Yeah. It's like slow roasted.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Roasted in the digestive system of an elephant.
I don't know. If you ask me, I want the full flavor. Don't be fucking sitting there and like, I mean, I want you're already. You ever taken coffee and like put it in twice? You ever drank it twice? Like where you. I mean, the flavor's gone.
Reuse the grounds?
Yeah, reuse the grounds and all that. It's like watered down fucking, second life fucking coffee.
Yeah.
That's just like the same thing right there, where they clean the shit off of it. Like, like if the shit was like the part that you think about it, there was a person that fucking dug through that fucking turd to find this shit and decide one day, wait a minute. They decided at some point, hey, let's try to fucking make coffee out of this. Like, I mean, of all the things in the world, and let's take this shit right here and fucking clean it off and
dude, listen,
eat it.
I watched a documentary about it. I know how they do it. They feed these things to these, and the coffee beans aren't the beans that you see that you get from the store. They look like an acorn. They have like a housing around them. They look like an acorn, and these things swallow them down whole, right? Mm-hmm. And they eat pounds and hundreds of pounds, and then they have these people standing behind them, and every time these elephants take a dump, they have these big circle like screens, and they scoop it up and they go like that, and then just the coffee beans stay on top, and then they go clean those off and then crack open the acorns and pull the coffee beans out of there. So the coffee bean itself never actually touches shit.
It never even touches it?
No, but by passing through the digestive system, it adds like this richness to the flavor of it. Apparently.
How does it? Yeah, I mean, it's obviously getting inside of the
I'm gonna find the documentary, man. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
These,
I need to learn these things. These are important things in life. Because I mean, imagine the stuff that we eat daily that we could reuse and maybe make coffee with. The next day.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's all kinds of fucking shit. All right.
Nate.
All right, man. I'm
gonna talk to you later, brother. I love you, man. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I love everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm feeling pretty tired. I think I'm gonna kick back with my lady. We're gonna have a little ice cream, and we're gonna watch a movie until I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
Okay. All right. Sounds wonderful to me, man. Have a wonderful evening, and
next week's gonna be a good show, bro. I gotta.
You're getting the TikTokers. Get the TikTokers.
Getting TikTokers. I got a TikToker named John that's gonna be on next week. He's out of Arkansas. He's doing some hip hop stuff. He's got a great story, and he's a little down on his luck right now. And I thought, what a great thing to do is have him on the show and just show him how much support we're going to give to him. That's exactly what this show is about. People that are trying to get somewhere and trying to get a little bit of recognition. And if we can do anything to help boost them, then we're going to do that. And so next week, you guys will meet John. So it'll be kind of fun.
What the fuck does it say Coca-Cola on it?
Yeah, they're Coke flavored Tic Tacs.
Coke flavored Tic Tacs, but they're orange. The packaging is orange.
No, they're good, dude.
Coke.
Gotta go. Talk to you later, bud.
Man.
All right, man.
All right. There was Dan. There goes Dan the tampon man. There's the T channel. So now that it's just going to be me for the most part, at about 8 o'clock is when we have everything scheduled. Well, that I have got everything scheduled because now it's all me. That I've got everything scheduled for Ryan. I'm going to be chatting with Ryan Steima from the Boataroo. So what we're going to do right now is, as I said, for one, we do have if anybody has any requests, want to watch a music video together, man, we can sit here and watch a music video together. Otherwise, I do want to watch some music videos that I've got all figured out that I want to watch. So screw you. We got the Handsome Pete here. Dave was talking about Handsome Pete, and instantly I'm just like, oh yeah, dude, I could some of the old Handsome Pete songs that I remembered, and some of the new ones as well. There's some newer ones.
If you sleep on your side,
but
I bet you hate your pillow.
The band is unfortunately, as he said, disbanded. But the new singer, Will, stepping up into the front row and taking charge there with I can't wait to hear that, man. That's gonna be fucking cool. Which Will did a lot of the I think he did a lot of the backups before when it was Aaron, as well as the newer singer, that their last singer. I can never remember his name, unfortunately. But we have their video right here that we're gonna check out really quickly. Yeah, the newest last singer of Handsome Pete. That's about all I know. Here we go. This is Handsome Pete right here with Rise. And as we're watching this, I'm going to check out a few other ones that I think that we should also remember, man, because there were some great Handsome Pete songs back in the day, dude. There was like the first one. What was the first one? I'm trying to remember that I watched. Hold on, I'm trying to stall and move shit. First one that I had watched was... Oh, what's the name of that fucking song? I'll find it. I'll find it when we'll watch it. Right now we're going to watch Rise. Let's check this one out. And then we'll talk a little bit more here in just a second.
In this time of self-defeat, I will stand by myself, a reflection of what I once was, but I will try and mend myself and fix what stuck in reverse for too long. Every step that I take is closer to the ground. I'm not gonna leave this endeavored. Stuck in reverse for too long. It ain't that far. Every step that I take is closer to the ground. I'm not gonna leave this to and I will I'm not gonna leave this to fade.
Oh, brother. Yeah. There's the handsome.
I'm what you
that was
call a
the,
boutique hotel.
Hey, I don't
I'm
know
looking to
that.
provide a more unique experience.
Enough of your hotels.crap. Now that's definitely one handsome Pete that I loved right there. But this one, let's check out this one real quickly. This was Bright Light. This was the first one I ever checked out before. Man, this one's awesome.
What if I came to meet you? What if I died to meet you? Would you hold on to me, or would you let me go? Would you be the last thing that I see? I'm ready for the big ride, baby, take me. I've got a train to catch on my legs. And if it pleases you, I would beg and I would scream, baby. I'm ready for the bright light, turn it on me. Yeah, turn it on me. Wish I had arms enough to hold the sky. I wish I could remember all the reasons I came to be alive. But in this moment, you can leave me, you can keep me. If only I could see, yeah, just how this life would treat me. Yeah, I'm ready for the big ride, baby, take me. I've got a train to catch on my days. And if it pleases you, I would beg
Almost every guitar player trying to learn lead guitar is doing it the hard way. I know this may sound
is dedicated to the men and women that paid the ultimate price, you know what I'm saying? So we could enjoy this sweet nectar right here, brother. We'll pour out a little Coke for all the fallen heroes, brother, on Memorial Day. Oh yeah, brother! I'm a Coke drinking American, sipping from the bottle or from the can. I'm the Coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Live the Coke life. Oh yeah, brother. You know what I'm saying? When you chug, slam it down and it hurts inside. You know you're gonna drink Coke until the day you die. If you wanna be a coaster, I'm cool with that. Because soon you're gonna be a Coke maniac. Come on! I'm a Coke drinking American, brother. Sipping from the bottle or from the can. That's right, coke is your right. You're right. Live the coke life, brother. Know what I'm saying? So we get down with coke, brother. Before I found coke, I was pretty lame. Now I can ride my bike on any terrain. Ride my bike anywhere, let's chopper, brother. I got something deep inside of me. It's the spirit of the coke and it can keep us free. I'm a coke drinking American. Drink coke, sipping from the bottle or from the can. Every day, brother. I'm a coke drinking American. That's right, coke is your right. Live the coke life, brother. Know what I'm saying, brother? Living the coke life, drinking it every day. Try a little coke. This is how we roll on the Coke-a-maniacs. On the coaster, know what I'm saying? Sipping from the bottle or from the can. Come on now. I'm a coke drinking American. Coke is your right. Coke, live the coke.
Oh yeah, brother! Coke Hogan, brother! It's the Cokester, man.
From the bottle or from the can.
Talking about Memorial Day weekend right there, everybody. That's what Coke Hogan's talking about. And Memorial Day weekend's kind of like the beginning of all the events in northern Michigan. That's when like all the event season really is like, I don't know, it's like it starts to come to life. And this right here, this is Ryan. Ryan is the man in charge of Boataroo. And Ryan, now tell me a little bit about Boataroo because my girlfriend my girlfriend knows you a little bit better than I do. She said that she's like, you've got to talk to him. He's got this festival that's been going on, and you guys kind of got to get hit. You got hit with COVID here a couple years ago, and that kind of put everything on a halt. But tell me as well as other people, what is Boataroo all about? What do we got going on here?
Yeah, man. First off, thanks for having me on the show today. I appreciate that. And a little plug for the festival. Jesse and I go back to our Dunham's days, like probably going on 20 years ago. So I appreciate her kind of putting Boataroo in your ear. But what it really is a small music festival. I don't want to say this is some huge event or anything like that. It's more grassroots than anything, but we go back to the idea kind of started in 2005. My brother and I, we happened to be at Blues Festival, which is an annual thing that happens in Alpena. Mm-hmm. And we're just sitting there watching these bands play and having a good time. And we looked at each other and we're like, well, we have a few connections of people that play music and, from acoustic duos or rock bands or whatever it might be. And without really knowing what would go into or what it would take to put on a show, we were like, yeah, let's do a music festival. Let's just do it. We'll find a place to have it. And a buddy of mine at the time had some property out near Hubbard Lake, and he let us build a stage and book some acts, and we put on a small show, rented a PA system, and it was a lot of work, but it turned out really well. And I mean, at that time we had like 150 people show up for the weekend. Something like that. I don't remember it. I mean, obviously it's a pretty big party. And so, 2006 and 2007 is kind of where it started. We lost a lot of money and we were like, well, someday we're going to do this again. And 2019 was the year. And it was a pretty good success. I mean, we ended up somewhere between 300 and 400 people. COVID derailed stuff pretty bad. Kind of lost our momentum, but we're back. I mean, and so we've got a pretty good lineup going this year, and we're excited to have it again.
Yeah. You definitely get a good lineup. I got the flyer here. I'll show everybody really quickly. This is the Boataroo 22 is what they're calling it, man. Friday, June 17th. Eric Engblade. We got Aldrich, Jason Eller, and High Speed. That's 4 bands right there. It's 7 till 12:30 a.m. It's a nice little night. Saturday is an all-day event type of a thing, man. Starts at noon until midnight. It's John Lacrosse, John Aldrich, Eric Engblade, Steve Ray, Jason Eller, the Josh Lane Band, Citrus Orange. Citrus Orange! I love Citrus Orange, dude. That is those are my dudes. We've actually we had those kids in here for they did one there. Well, it was like when they were just kind of getting known, like they were starting to get their feet wet in the ocean here of of music. And they came in here and did their first live stream, blew it away. Like, I mean, these kids just blew it. I was like, wow. And so you're talking like this is grassroots type of a festival where it's more kind of like a folky type of a thing. Is that what you're saying? Or because I know these guys are high energy. They're definitely going to be bringing the show, man. And
yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you what. So as I referenced back to that blues festival, that was one of the things that we were like, well, our show doesn't have to be any one type of music. Mm-hmm. We had I had friends in high school that had a punk band, and a lot of times they come back and they play,
gotcha.
And solo acoustic. And obviously you were familiar with Citrus Orange.
Yeah.
You got some rock bands, and it's a little of everything. And that's what we love about it. And some of the artists are unique. And I've been very fortunate over the years to stumble upon people that I've never even heard about. Like I'll find them on Facebook and be like, oh man, these guys would be a really good fit for Boataroo. And I'll reach out to them and we're able to put it together. And about Citrus Orange, Avery, the drummer, back in 2019 reached out to me. He's like, hey, I've got this band and can we play your festival? And I had one opening left. And I'll be honest with you. I was kind of hesitant. I'm like, these are high school kids. They were high school kids at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't know much about them, but I said, yeah, you know what? You got the slot. You got an early afternoon slot on Saturday. And those guys at the time, I said, I want to say kids, but those guys killed it, man.
They're hungry. They're hungry for.
They're really good. The energy is just unreal.
Yep, I'm rooting for him, man. There's nothing that rocks harder than a 3-man band. That's something that I've always said. Is like you got everybody's got their duties and responsibilities in a band when you only got 3 people doing it. So and they're always tight. Like you got a really cool tight. I mean, how do you argue with 3 guys in the band? Like it's usually pretty. You don't got too many divas in a 3-man band, I don't think.
No, those guys are going. Those guys are going somewhere. They are playing all over the state right now, and proud of those guys. I mean, just to see where they were when they played Boataroo in 19 to where they are now, they are, they're a force to be reckoned with. For sure.
So you're saying the festival here, I mean not so much a giant festival, but it's a gathering of folks so much. It starts. I got some photos here of it. Is this this is the kind of like the area that everything's going down, eh?
Yeah. So, in 2019 and the one that we're having this year, we've been very fortunate that my friends Josh and Charlie Lane, they're father and son. They have this venue that that a lot of folks use for like weddings and whatnot. It's located in Osneek, which is about 10 miles from Alpena. And they've graciously offered up this barn for us to use for our festival. And then they've got the property is big enough that we've had a section off an area for camping and things like that.
Wow.
And this barn is just beautiful. And what's awesome about it, what's great is that rain or shine, the music goes on. When we did this back in 06, 07, we built a stage just, outside and we got rained on and, that can mess with things. And this barn is, the pictures don't even do it justice. You look at it from the outside and you're like, oh, it just looks like a barn. But you walk into this place, It's just beautiful. And Charlie and Josh have done an awesome job with it. And again, to let us use their facility is amazing.
That's so incredible,
can't thank
man.
them enough.
And where's that located at? Where's the exact location again of the entire festival? We got go ahead.
That barn is located on Banning Road in Osneek. So for local people, they're familiar with how to get to Banning Road off of Nicholson Hill. But if you Googled Lane Barn, Banning Road, it would come up. It's super easy to get to, and it's in total, it's maybe 12 minutes outside of Alpena.
We're okay. Over on this side, right about there. Or no.
Yeah, we're
over here.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Alpena's on Lake Huron.
That's
so a little bit, about 12 miles south of Alpena.
Gotcha.
So yeah, directly across from you. But
yep.
Real easy, and we just love music. I don't do this because I think I'm gonna make a bunch of money on it, because I'll be honest with you, we've lost money every single year that we've done this. We just love being able to get some of these local acts and some of these other ones that I find, just get their name out there. And you know, I mean, obviously breaking even would be a nice thing, but it's fun, and I just enjoy showcasing some of these artists because they are all extremely talented.
It totally is.
Everyone.
You know, you say that it's fun, but, you know, I mean, we all know the dark sides of things. I mean, the way that everything can go south. Like, have you ever had, like, those moments in these? I mean, because obviously, if you're talking about you started doing this way back in 2007 and stuff, you know. I mean, that's years ago. I mean, that's a lifetime for some folks.
We were on MySpace. We were on
MySpace back in the day. I mean, shit, man. Yeah. But to be able to all the tough things that go wrong. Have you ever had anything like that? You ever had like a moment where you're like in the middle of getting a band all set up and just everything's going haywire and it's not working out or anything like that, or what?
Well, yes. Yeah. In 06 and 07, we just rented a PA and sound system and really didn't know what we were doing at all. And actually, I rented one from Traverse City. I can't remember the name of the music store. And we blew up one of the monitors or something. I had this one, as I said, it's the bands can be whatever. So I had this metal screaming band that really blew up some equipment. I lost my security deposit on it. But in 2019 and then this upcoming one, we actually have professional sound. I have a from sound design, Gordon Letourneau does a great job.
Yeah.
And he makes everybody just sound absolutely wonderful. I mean, they sound good anyways, but it's nice to just be able to have that part of it taken care of now and not worry and not have that as one of my stresses leading up to it. He does an amazing job. So
for sure,
a big shout out to him.
Yeah. He's doing the Oscoda Rock Fest. That's our boys over there. Robert, you going to be going to that? You going to the Oscoda Rock Fest or?
I'm not sure. I've got a stepson that plays a lot of sports, and he keeps me pretty busy. And I've got to miss a baseball tournament just to do Boataroo. So,
I know how it goes. I know. I mean, I was telling you actually be off the air where it was. You had asked if we're going to be able to make it, and hopefully Jesse and I could be able to make it because I know that she's been talking about it the past couple of years actually. And so I would love to be able to make it, but we got a birthday party that weekend. We got the a gig on Sunday. I gotta get all this crap ready around here because what we do here at our studio is we got a virtual venue is what we do. And I've opened up this place so that bands can come in here and pretty much perform in front of 16 different cameras. And we can sit here and produce a video for them live on the fly, you know. And
wow. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, that's what we've got going on. There's another thing. Like, I mean, do you make any money off of this shit? No, not that much. It's not, you know, it's not like you're.
I know how that feels.
You're not retiring. But Boataroo. All right, man. This is June 17th and 18th. And now are you planning on doing this again next year? Is this like are you planning on bringing this back and going above and beyond already right now, or are you maybe bringing in like a bunch of sponsors, vendors, and all that stuff, or what?
I do get some sponsors. I reach out to some just contacts that I have. I mean, I'd say 2/3 of it still ends up being covered by my brother and myself. We do some shirts and some other merchandise that we got another friend of ours that's going to be running that, and he does a nice job with that part of it. But you know, I would love to say that I'm doing it next year, but I've got big hopes for this year, and I really think this is the year where we break even. And if that happens, I'd say next year is a for sure. This definitely won't be the last one. Whether it happens next year or not, this isn't it. I mean, we've had these gaps where we go a few years and we pick up steam again and we do it. But hopefully next year we'll be on the books for sure.
That'd be great.
We'll see.
I just love seeing the festivals coming back and I mean live music being performed. We have venues that are being shut down left and right. It seems like all around the state. I don't know what it's like over on your side of the state, but over here we're few and far between for places for bands to play, you know. And so it's always good to see stuff like this for the bands like to be able to look forward to, you know, like, oh man, you know, like I always hear them talking like Dune Grass is coming, you know, like they got these all kinds of different events that are around the northern Michigan area. The bands are just geeked about it. And I think it's just because of that, because there is no venue that they can like go to, you know, like they gotta wait for these moments, and they cherish it, man. So thank you, thank you for doing that, you know, for them. That's a huge contribution to the music scene. I mean, taking on that responsibility that you're doing, man, it really is, and I thank you. I think
we love doing it. You know, we just love music and love getting it out there. So that's the driving force behind all of this. And now that we've done it a few times, I don't want to say we're good at it, but we have a little bit better idea of what we're doing. And to be honest, I've been able to really generate a lot of interest off of just Facebook. I mean, the paid advertising on Facebook actually hit, you know, the target. You can target your audience, and that's done wonders for us and got a lot of new followers on the Boataroo Music Festival Facebook page. And I mean, again, hopefully this is our year.
Yeah, I hope the best, man. I absolutely. One more question before. Oh, you know, I got to say this before we go and all that stuff. You know, I don't like to keep our guests too long. You know, I got an ADHD type of a mind. You know, so I just like kind of keep on fucking going. But
no worries, man.
Girlfriend is tuning in tonight. She Jessie. She is saying hi right now. And that she loves citrus orange. I'm just going over reading some of the comments really quick. She loves citrus orange, so we will play some citrus orange, babe. We'll play that before after we get done chatting with Ryan. Actually, get people ready with it. They're
awesome.
That new music video. Have you seen their newest music video for that? How do you do?
I did. It's very entertaining. It's good. The music is great, but the video is very entertaining.
It is. I love it. I think it's just it's cool to see the minds of that youth. You know, that to have that youthful type of I don't know, idea to just go about and do that. I think it's great.
Yes,
but the before I let you go, the name Boataroo. Did you tell me this yet? What does Boataroo mean? How did you come up with the name of Boataroo?
All right. I'll give you the background on it. So for years, this goes back to high school, my nickname was Steamboat. You know, my last name is Steema. So Steamboat was my nickname. They called me Boat for short. And obviously most people have heard of Boataroo. So one day I was like, yeah, let's just call it Boataroo. And everybody thinks it has something to do with a boat and water. And is this on the water, on a lake? And I'm like, nope. It has nothing to do with boats or water other than my nickname is Boat, and we're just going to call it Boataroo. So that's honestly the story, man. I mean, there's nothing more to it than that. And
I love
everybody's
that.
like, well, they've heard of Boataroo, but if you haven't heard of Boataroo, you should.
Yeah, I love that, man. I think that's hilarious. I mean, it's quirky. It really gets the name out there more than anything. We Dan and I, unfortunately, Dan's not here. He's got COVID tonight, but we got a buddy we had a friend back in the day who his name was Stu, and we were going to create a thing called Stew Stock. And try to get a bunch, you know.
That's awesome.
Dude, I think that we should still do it. I really do. I mean, Stu's passed. He's done. He got hit by a damn snowplow back in the day. And he's unfortunately he's dead. You know, it's been about almost 15, 20 years now, I think.
Oh man.
But yeah, Stew Stock could come back. We might have Stew Stock.
Hey, man.
There you go.
That's a great name.
People are just like, what the hell, Stew Stock? Now we gotta, you know, we'd have to be the exact same as you. You know, let me tell you a story about when I was a man named Jed. All right, well,
hey,
Brian,
we got Boataroo on the east side of the state, and you can have Stew Stock on the west side of the state.
There we go. I love it. Ryan Steimer right here, everybody. Ryan Steamboat Steimer. It's Boataroo because of him, man. That's why.
Thanks, man.
You are the man. Thank you so much for what you're doing for the Michigan music scene, and we will talk more between now and then, dude. I think it's
all right, Nate.
Very, very cool what you're doing, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep, we'll talk to you, man. Have a good one.
All right, see you, buddy.
There's Ryan Steimer right there, everybody. Ryan from the... Oh, he's on pause. How do we get it to... Did I break it? Okay, well, Ryan Steimer right there. I did. Everything froze. Hold on. Let me see if I can get anything to work now. Oh, I got me. Okay, I can get me back. Ryan Steimer right there from Boataroo. We now look at that. I love finding out things like that. We learned something there, everybody. We learned that it's Boataroo because of his last name, Steamboat, Boataroo, Boataroo, and then Boataroo. It's interesting. I think that's it's historical almost. At some point, this festival could go on and turn into something else, and maybe it'll get even bigger and badder. I don't know, man. Maybe there will be boats involved someday. One thing that is definitely going to be happening also on the other side of the state, I want to remind everybody, is that Oscoda Rock Fest. We are going to be talking more and more to some of the bands that are going to be involved with the Oscoda Rock Fest as we get closer to the Oscoda Rock Fest. I do know that we got Magdallan that is out there. They got Tantric that is coming this year. You know what? Actually, let me just let Beavis and Dingbat or what? I don't know who these two are. Just so you know, I mean, it's not. They may look like somebody else that you and I both know, but we don't. I couldn't even tell you. I don't know who these guys are, and just let them do the explaining for the Oscoda Rock Fest for you.
I'm bored.
Yeah, me too. Wonder what's on TV.
This year's concert that slaps harder than Will Smith.
Whoa, cool.
The 2022 Oscoda Rock Fest. August 12th and 13th at Veterans Memorial Park of Northeast Michigan.
I think I have those dates open.
Yeah, me too. Get ready to score with bands like Nuke and the Night Shift.
We got the bird.
Citrus Orange. Catharsis Theory. Black Note Graffiti. With headlining acts, Mag Dillon, Tantric, and Saving Abel. Friday show from 5 to 10 p.m. and Saturday from noon to 10:30. Tickets and info available online at OscodaRockFest.org.
already know this one if you tuned into the EP yesterday. Just saying. Check it out if you haven't already. It's called Wrecked. It's on YouTube and will be on all platforms as soon as we can.
It's a masterpiece. I don't mean to toot our own whistle.
Toot your own whistle, Mason. Shout out to Avery, the best drummer. And I'll be
Fuck your back door. I don't need it anymore. The thoughts surround me to the point where I can breathe. Fuck your complications and how you stick where they don't belong. I think I'm dying impatient. But fuck them all if they don't agree. Whoa! They don't agree. Ooh, got me feeling under. The time is feeling like a ticking bomb. Sit and watch the explosion while you're chilling there on your lawn. All your suffocation. Forgot the moments when you were wrong. My thoughts are lie in the ocean and call your name with the same old song. I'm calling your name. Every now and then I call. Hey! Every now and then I talk. Hey! Every now and then I feel the pain that you feel. Every now and then I call. Chemicals pollute the air, the glaciers melt, but I don't care. But I can see what's wrong with me. Movies star behind the scenes, of feed the rich and tax the poor. Tell you what we're fighting for. Raise the blood, forget the gun, press the button, nuke the world. Nuke the world. Every now and then I call. Hey! Every now and then I talk. Hey! Every now and then I feel the pain that you feel. Every now and then I call.
Well, little story happened to me a while back, Had to take a number 2 stool out there. Driving down the freeway I was. Well, there wasn't no rest stop. Yeah, I started to sweat. I was thinking, I gotta take me a dump, something first. Well, I pulled over, side of the road, ran out in the woods as far as I could get out there, pulled my pants down my ankles, grabbed me a big old tree there, and well, I leaned my butt out, far as I could, let a big old dump out there. Well, I reckon I stayed there till I was satisfied it was done. Pulled up my pants. I turned around and couldn't have been more than 20 yards. There was about an 80-year-old woman standing there looking at me. And I thought, oh my God, what did she just see with her eyes? Well, pulled out the sling blade and was attached to my belt. Had it there from earlier working on some Christmas trees. Well, I run up to her. She said, hey, mister, I seen what you done there with your bottom side. And I reckon I'm gonna tell everyone I know. So I took a sling blade. She said, what you gonna do with that? I said, I aim to kill you with it. And then I took it and swung at her. Hit her in the neck, plumb near, took her head clean off. Well, run back to the truck there. Threw up a couple times on the way out. Some biscuits, mustard I had earlier in the night. Well, that was about it. After that, the cold police come for me. Seeing as they took a DOA test of that number 2. Number 2 I left on the crime scene. They come to my house. They come to my house. They said, hey, I like you, friend. Carl, is that you in there, sling blade? I said, yeah. Hey, shut the hell up. They said, we got a DOA on you, Carl. I said, Lord have mercy. They found me. They put me up here at the mental hospital with Sideshow Nate and Brandon Master over here. I've been here singing songs like this ever since, telling the stories. Well, that's about it. Reckon I ain't got no reason to kill nobody no more. So y'all have a nice night. And remember, if you wait till the last minute to do everything, it'll take you about a minute to get everything done. Good night, folks.